To start entering information, you simply, for the title, this is the title of my page, so maybe I'm just going to call it main page. So I have information here, and over on the side I have themes. We are in the simple theme. So in each theme you have a choice of different colors for the theme. I notice how it's changing the background of my different colors. And you have the choice of font style, either classic, light, or heavy in this case. Light, classic, and heavy. So you don't have your choice of the names of the fonts, but you do have choices of certain fonts. If I want to start typing text, I can simply click on Insert, choose a text box, and a text box appears on my screen. All I need to do is start typing in the text. Here is some text. Notice I have the choices under normal text of title if I wanted to make it bigger, or heading, or subheading. It no longer shows me different font sizes. So it is narrowing your choices, but it keeps it simple. With the text box, I can move the text box any number of places on my screen if I decide. Now watch when I go back to themes. If I click on the font style, it changes the font style of the text as well. So I cannot pick a font style for my main heading and pick a font style for my body heading and it be different. That is keeping your page looking more consistent and aesthetically pleasing. Yes, I know it narrows your choices, but it makes it easier. If I click on Aristotle, notice it changes everything. And once again, I have different colors that I can use. And this, I have modern or classic or bold. So you have some choice. Then there is diplomat, same thing with the font style. Vision, same thing with the font style. Level, same thing with the font style. So, and down to impression. So all of them have some variation of choice of some color and the font. But that's basically it for using themes and formatting your fonts and your text sizes as well. Let's talk about page creation and navigation. It is much simpler than if you use classic sites. I know I keep saying simple, but I am trying to express that Google has changed sites to make it easier and more user-friendly. You no longer have your choices of where your navigation is going to be. For now, you have horizontal navigation bar, which means it will appear at the top of your page. When you create your pages, Google automatically organizes the links for you. You are able to create submenus simply by moving pages underneath each other under the page menu. Let's take a look at that. When you start with Google, you basically just start with a main page. You can click over here on the Pages menu and you'll see there is a home page. To add another page, simply click the plus sign and name your page. So I'm going to name this Homework. When I click Done, it'll bring me to my page, and notice Home and Homework. I now have a link, so I can go back between Home and Homework. If I want another page, let's just say Classes, I simply click on that new page, type in Classes, and click Done, and notice my Classes already has a link. Homework, Home, Classes. Now, if I want to change the name of this page, I can simply click on Classes and same it, and I want to add my classes, I can do it right there. And it adds my classes. Now, if I wanted to make some sub-pages underneath classes, I can simply click on the page, and maybe I'll do Math. And I want another page, Science. When you make your pages, they automatically put them at the top level. But I want my math and science to be subpages of classes. All you have to do is click on the page and drag it underneath or on top of the page you want to make it a subpage. And see how there's that green plus sign? I let go, and look, under classes, I now have math. And if I want to move science, I can do the same thing and move it under classes. Or if I wanted this to be under homework, I could click on science and see how homework is now blue and there's the plus sign. I let go. Sorry, I got to get it under homework. I apologize. And there it is. For now, you can only make one set of subpages, so I couldn't do a subpage off math. Also on pages, if I click here, I can rename my page, I can remove the page from site, or I can hide the page from navigation. So for some reason, I have a page, but I don't want the kids to see it or the users to see it, I could hide it from navigation. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but there's how you do that. And notice, if I go back to themes and I click on a different theme, it applies to all my pages, not just one, but all of them. So themes go from page to page. And those are really the basics of navigation. You have horizontal navigation. You can move your pages around on the side. So if I really want this under classes, I can move it back and make sure you can see how there's a little folder showing it has subpages underneath it. And that's basics of navigation. Now it's time to practice again. You will open, you will open the site you created. Change your theme, play around with them, see which one suits you. Make sure you play with the different colors and look at the different font types. You're going to practice your navigation. Create at least 4 pages. Make 2 of the pages subpages of one of the other pages, so I can see that you understand how to make something a subpage. In Edmodo, under the assignment for session 2, reflect on if you like the simplicity or if you would like to have more control of the format of your site. Why or why not? Simply go to Edmodo, click on Turn In for Assignment 2 for Google Sites, and type your answer right in there. To be able to get to your site, I'll show you the easiest way, because now Google Sites is integrated with Google Drive. So if you go to your Drive and you've already saved your page like you were supposed to for session 1, you can click on Recent if you recently worked on it and see your site, or you could also do a search for the name of your site. And it will come up, and when you see the site, here is the icon for sites. You simply click on it and it will open up your site and you can start working with the different pages and the different themes.